There are some practical steps you can take to avoid and relieve a sense of fear, even create a peace of mind. So here's what I'm talking about. Here's a scenario that I experienced that, what is Nancy talking about? Choosing people, having people in place if I need somebody. Well, let's say, okay, I've got somebody in mind and they were real stubborn about making an investment in estate planning. They didn't have a will. They didn't have a healthcare power of attorney. They had an advanced healthcare directive. That's end of life stuff. But otherwise, MIA. They didn't have anything. So nothing, nothing. They also lived at home and were stubborn about making some improvements to help them in the house, kept that shag carpet in there, and would not put bars on the walls and things to help them maneuver. Well, they fell down and broke their hip. So they went to the emergency room and they had surgery. And that is not a good surgery when you're older. I'll just say that off the bat. But they had the surgery and it was serious surgery. So now what? Now what? Well, that person is most likely going to spend some time in skilled care or nursing home care. And if you don't have powers of attorney in place, if you don't have a plan when it comes to your long-term planning, if you don't have someone who can access your money and your funds and knows what you want, you are going to make that much more complicated than it needs to be. And it is going to put enormous stress on whoever it is that, ends up making or trying to make those decisions for you. Things are not as easy as they were back in the day. I don't have to tell you that, but it's true. We've got privacy guidelines, HIPAA privacy, we've got scams, lawsuits, all kinds of stuff going on. So it is not like you can walk in a door and start making decisions for somebody when it comes to their health care or their finances. A bank is not going to allow you to even have access to the bank account. They won't even tell you what's in there. So I hope that rings home, but that's just an example of what I'm talking about. So if you've got the ability to make some really practical steps, these are not hard, people. And this is really the initial kind of action that you need to take to change this. Get some peace of mind.